Let me make sure the lighting is cute. Let's see. I think it's cute. Let me charge my phone so I don't forget later. Okay. Okay. Let's get situated here. Hi, guys. Make sure. Here we go. That'll be better. Make sure that doesn't get in focus of the camera. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully everyone can hear me. I think it should be good. Hi, guys. I don't know how I feel about my haircut. It's giving egghead. I think he shaped this a little too much, and the top looks a little weird, but it'll do for now. My hair grows quick, but it's giving egghead. It's giving egghead. For those of you that are wondering, they did actually give me a discount. I didn't ask for it. She gave me a discount because my appointment got canceled last minute yesterday. So she gave me a discount. It wasn't a big one. Hi, guys. How was your week? Was it better than mine? My week was crazy last week. The weekend was insane. Someone tried to fight me. It was just too much. Excuse me. Would I ever grow my hair? No. I hate long hair on guys, and that's never going to change. If I had a boyfriend and he was like, oh, I want to grow out my hair. No, ma'am. I forgot to put earrings in. I have my little studs in. Oh, well. I just wasn't feeling like, I just didn't feel like getting, I don't know. I should have fucking changed my earrings. I'm not getting up. You're dealing with this. The earrings that you're getting are these little baby studs. These are the earrings that I like got my ears pierced in that I wore for like a year and a half because my ears took forever to heal. And also I have issues with object permanence, so I kept forgetting that I had my ears pierced. Don't ask. And I switch to these earrings every time I go to bed. So I just didn't change them today because I went to get a haircut and then I got out of the shower after the haircut and I threw everything on and I guess I forgot my earrings. Sorry. So how was your guys' weekend? I've watched you for 3 years and your predictions always come true. Thank you. I love your haircut. Thank you. Love from South Africa. Thank you. South African men are really hot. And they got big, you know what's. You were ghosted too recently? Yeah, everyone does that. It sucks. Yeah, I'm not a super big fan of mustaches. A little stubble's okay sometimes, but I prefer clean shaven. Where'd you get your brat necklace? This is an HRH collection piece. My ex wanted to hang out with me. Did you? I did watch the Grammys. If you watch my Taylor Swift video, I talk a little bit about it in that video. Well, I'm lying. I didn't watch the Grammys. I saw it on Twitter the day after, but I feel like that's like watching the Grammys. It's the same thing. You couldn't pay me to watch the Grammys. I mean, I don't really care about the Grammys. I'm a Britney fan, so I feel like all Britney fans don't care about the Grammys, so whatever. Is there a star sign you would never date? All of them. Do a twin flame reading, please, if you can. I just did a love pick a card on Friday. You should check it out. And that video was sponsored by Holzkern, which I wear their watches every day. So that code still works, by the way. If you like my jewelry, they have necklaces, bracelets, watches, sunglasses. They have so much stuff. Holeskern.com/Antphrodite, code ANT15 at checkout for 15% off. I love them. They're so cool. If you order before February 11th, it'll come in time for Valentine's Day too. So they sponsored the last pick a card, so you should watch that pick a card if you're lonely, especially on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna do another pick a card about exes too. So your bracelet's amber? No, this is amaranth wood. Oh, you mean my actual bracelet? This? I don't know what this is. I think it's just fake. You just made me do a horror movie scream. My ex is a nightmare. And thoughts and update for Harry and Meghan. Did you see Justin Timberlake trying to do an Oprah interview? Allegedly. It's not going to go well for him if he does that, so I feel like he's not going to. Do you have a feeling about King Charles? No. I'm sure Diana does. Oh, thank you, Morgan. And from your preservative, why do you think men ghost us? I think men and women ghost each other. I think a lot of it has to do with increased levels of narcissism. Some of it has to do with them getting mad at you and wanting revenge. And other times it has to do with an inability to confront. So most people are scared of confrontation these days, thanks to social media. So they don't want to confront. There's a small percentage of people that just forgot or got distracted. I've done that before, but it's pretty rare. I will say it's rare that I like ghost somebody, but if I'm talking to somebody on an app and they are boring as fuck and I'm trying so hard to talk to them and they put zero effort in, I'm not, and they like, it's like not giving, I'm just going to not talk to you anymore. I'm over this. Conversation is boring. And the way I look at that, I'm like, if you haven't realized how boring this conversation is and how I'm doing all the work and how there's no chemistry, you're either going to double text and try to fix it, or we're just going to both leave it where it belongs. That's kind of the only time that I like ghost, is if like the conversation is like so difficult and it's not going anywhere and there's no chemistry. I'm just gonna be like, goodbye, girl. I'm not putting no more effort in this, girl. But like when it comes to like going on a date and then ghosting someone, that's weird. People who do that, I just think are pussies. I don't get it. I'll tell a guy right up, I think we should be friends because I was bored or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't care. I'll tell a guy whatever. Because I would feel guilty if I like went on a date with a guy and didn't tell him why. I've had it happen though. I had a guy ghost me after 3 dates. He's like, I really, really, really like you, and then ghosted me after 3 dates, and I laughed. It was funny to me. So I was like, what a puss. You can't handle a bitch like me anyways. I wasn't even mad. I wasn't mad at all. I thought it was funny. I was like, girl, you put 2 weeks worth of effort to go on 3 dates just to ghost me? That's embarrassing for you. I paid the first time. He paid the second time. Well, I paid the second time because the first time was just coffee for like 15 minutes. And then then we went on 2 dinner dates. And then I paid the first time. He paid the second. And then he was like, oh, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll text you that I really, really like you. And I don't want you to like not like me. I don't want to like do something too soon and not make you not like me. And I went, okay. And then he goes to me and I was like, okay, I don't care. I don't know how I feel about a guy until I know him for 3 months. So I don't even, the shit doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. I think he thought I would like beg for him. And I was like, girl, I don't beg for anything. Something that's me. I was alone at a bar and he never showed. I blocked him and he had a great time at the bar. I met a new man. Yeah, I've had people not show up to dates before. I think that is the lowest of the low, but I know energetically that something horrible is going to happen to them pretty soon and they deserve it. So that makes me happy to see them in pain after they do that to somebody. It's very cruel to do that. To stand someone up is like one of the cruelest things you could do. Very humiliating. I know that something horrible will happen to them or their family and they deserve it. So I just don't even get mad at it anymore. I just go, can't wait for something bad to happen to you. Karma. It's the law of attraction. The law of attraction is neutral. What you put out will come back to you. So you humiliated a person. Now you're going to be humiliated. The thing is that it comes back to you 3 to 10 times stronger. So now you're going to be humiliated even more. Love it. That's why I don't get mad. I don't argue with men that do that. I just can't wait for their lives to be ruined by themselves. They're their own undoing. I don't think I could be just friends with someone for a year and then date them. But I'm like I have strict boundaries. Dating is horrible right now. And it's so delightfully vicious. It's not me, it's the universe. You should have thought about that before you try to humiliate someone. We should see how Joe feels about Taylor's new album. Well, if you watch my latest Taylor Swift reading, he doesn't care. And I saw that. She's the only one that cares. Nobody else does. Men get disinterested when they find out I'm a psychic. They also get disinterested when I find out that I'm a YouTuber. So gay men are just very jealous. So unfortunately, that happens in dating as well. When they hear you have a job like that, they get very jealous. I don't know what it is. It's so fucking weird. Once they hear YouTuber, they get jealous. And then once they hear psychic, they think I'm a weirdo, which is fine. I accept that. You know, dating a psychic is not easy, so I get that. But they're always jealous of the YouTuber part. I'm like, oh, okay. Even the ones that want to date you are still jealous. I'm like, okay. Because that's why I don't want to date. That's why I tell you guys, I can't date a guy that doesn't love his job. I know that's not for everyone. Some people just kind of like their job and they have other hobbies, whatever. I need to date someone who loves his job because 1, I love my job so we can bond over that. And 2, you won't get jealous. And I hate that. Jealousy is such a bad issue in dating right now. I don't think they're weird. I think they don't want you to expose them if they come at you incorrectly. I mean, maybe, but I mean, I don't care about men enough to expose a man. Who gives a fuck? So many men have done terrible things to me. I don't care, girl. Bye. No free clout. Yes, I have psychic dreams all the time. Why do you always get so many options when you don't care anymore? I don't get it either. Men want what they can't have, I guess. I don't know. A lot of men are insecure, though, unfortunately, so there's not much I could do. Do I get jealous? No, I'm not a jealous person. I'm very self-focused. So for me, I don't really pay attention to my surroundings, like when it comes to like competitiveness. I'm more concerned about being better than my own last because I feel like I'm so unique and different and no one is like me and I'm a weirdo. So it's like I can't compare myself to other people. I'm so weird. So no, I don't really get jealous. And I truly told you guys this. I understand that I'm delusional and I accept that, but I really do believe this. I think every man wants to fuck me. I think every man wants to be with me. I understand that's delusional, but that's truly how I believe. So if someone is trying to make me jealous with another guy, I'm just going to assume that guy either wants me or someone he's friends with wants me and you're going to get madder. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't bother me at all. I'm territorial. And so like if I have a thing with a guy, I can sometimes feel like that's my tree. Why are you pissing on my tree? But not very often. And it takes a while for me to get there. I'm just not a jealous person. Like, you're not going to get better than me. I'm not insecure. So, like, I don't care. For me, it's always a downgrade. I don't care if the guy has washboard abs, still a downgrade. I don't know. I'm delusional. Love your hair. Thank you. Finally, I'm delusional or manifesting. But I truly believe that. It's like, I really do actually. I have a Venus in Leo. Maybe that's what it is. But I truly fucking believe that. Like, you're never going to get better. I'm not worried about it. But I also don't center men in my life. Like, whatever. I would love to have a man, but if I don't, I'm so blessed. I have you guys. Like, I have my dream career. Like, I have goals I want to achieve in my career. Whatever. Like, men are just bonus. I don't know. I just don't care that much. Thank you, Keto. Living a job can also inspire partners to know it's possible to enjoy your work. It's a mirror. Yeah. I need to step into this type of energy. I think I've kind of always been this way. I don't know. When I was younger, I never wanted to get married or be in a relationship because I didn't think I was capable of loving a man. And then obviously I grew up. But so I think I've always kind of just been this way. I've been very career focused. Like, whatever. What a rising Sag mean? It means that you're like me. Maybe meet men outside of social media. Most of the men that I meet are actually outside of social media. Fun fact. I would say 90% of the men that I have had situations with in the past couple of years have been outside of social media. So I know people think because I'm a YouTuber that I'm on social media all day, but I'm only on the internet when I'm working. Not in the club. Well, Kimberly, I'm not sure if you're familiar with how the gay world works. The clubs for straight people are very different than the clubs for gay people. Clubs for straight people are just a place to hook up and get drunk. Clubs for gay people are community. Everyone kind of gathers around. It's our only safe place to meet other gay people. And so it's a community. So it doesn't have the same intentions. So I know it's hard for a lot of straight people to realize, but it's very different. I mean, we support our performers, whether they be drag queens or, you know, any other singer or whatever. We have shows, talent shows, bingo. We have drag shows. We have open mic nights. We have strip off, things like that. There's so many things that they do at gay bars here. So I know it's hard to wrap your head around the fact that bars are not the same for gay people as they are for straight people, but every single gay person will filter through a gay bar at some point for a community event. And community events are sometimes the best way to meet people. However, I do not meet all of my men through the bars, but I will make a friend through the bar and then meet a friend of theirs. And sometimes the friend of theirs is the one I connect with. We can meet at house parties, things like that. So I would say be careful of being super judgmental about bars if you're not a part of the gay community, because it's very different for marginalized communities than it is for like straight people. And I had a dream with you. I was participating in tarot and I pulled 2 cards here. I can't remember which cards. You were like, good jobs. How did I show up? Ooh. And thank you for your cameo last night. I cried. I love it. Did you? Megan requested a cameo last night and I was at the bar. I'm trying to do this thing where if people request cameos, I never promote Cameo, but it's in my YouTube bio. You can click it. I think it's like $20 or something. I've been trying to do this thing where wherever I'm out and about, whatever I'm doing at that moment, I do the cameo. And last night I was at the bar with my friend and Megan requested a cameo and I was drunk and I was like, let's just do it. I just drunkenly gave her a cameo. I don't know what the fuck I said, to be honest, but I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my God. But yeah, if you're interested in a cameo, Antphrodite there. I think there's a link in my bio. Please do not request tarot readings. I stopped promoting Cameo super hard because everyone requests tarot readings and then gets mad at me that I won't do them. Cameo is not for tarot readings, babes. I love it. I would live for a drunk cameo. Well, there you go. There you go. All the gay guys I know each other. It's kind of cool, but also awkward if they're messy exes. That is true. Every gay person will eventually meet a fellow gay person. They all know each other. That's true. Straight people don't understand that. How have I been lately? I'm going to be honest with you. I was in a really low point. I do go to gay clubs, and unless there's a show, you go to there, hook up. That's not true, and I'm just going to ignore you because you're wrong. So I've been really low energy, and like really like just down and out and burnt out all of January. And then I started taking vitamins. And let me fucking tell you something. I did not realize that this would work. I was convinced this was not going to work. These bitches work. These work. They do. So I've been in a good mood because of that. I started tarot reading when I was like 12. Those omega 3s, baby, they hit. Well, vitamins are probably, I mean, I am vitamin deficient, clearly. Have you ever met someone and felt compelled to read them or tell them something? No. I mind my business. If people don't ask, I don't say. I love your lives. What's up? Will you have some affordable tarot reads when you put them up? No, affordable options are through my lives. Private readings are always going to be expensive. You told us several stories where your dates ended up hooking with someone else because you rejected them. Those weren't my dates. I know it's very hard to be wrong, Kimberly, but it's okay to be wrong. I think I know my life better than you do, but you could continue to argue about it if you want. I'm just going to ignore your comments. Have you ever considered creating your own tarot deck? I want to, but I don't know how. So if you have suggestions or help, let a girl know. I love your necklace and style overall. It's very vibrant. Thank you. Any good psychic medium knows when and where to open themselves up for reading. Could you imagine how loud it could get otherwise? Also, I mean, you have to understand something. When someone finds out you're a psychic, it's all they care about and all they ask about. And it's really annoying. So, like, that's another aspect to that when I'm out and about. Like, I'm not going to go up to someone because it's all anyone wants to talk to me about. And while I'm grateful for that, at some point, it's like, do you care about me or do you just want me to tell you about you? Yes, it's an Aru Monster shirt. Sorry, I'm like slouching. That would be so cool. My best friend has been designing a deck for me as a gift. It's so good. That's the part that's hard, is the art. I might, Joshua. People love to mooch exploit when they find out you're good and gifted at something. It's annoying. It's annoying. I try to be grateful because it's like people are appreciating that I'm good at something. But, you know, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, okay, bitch, like, I don't know. I have boundaries and it's like when I'm working, I'm working. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I try to be very strict. Like, a lot of people don't know what I do for a living in real life. So it's like I try to be very strict with, like, my fucking thumb is still numb from fucking last week. I try to, like, be very strict with my boundaries. Like, when I'm working, I'm working. When I'm not working, I'm not working. I don't want to work. I don't want to talk about work. I don't talk about tarot or astrology that much in real life. I don't talk about, because for me, that's my work. I don't want to talk about work. When you go to work and you come home, do you want to talk about your work? No. So it's like, you got to keep that in mind. Try to be very boundary about that. Everyone wants a free massage, a free reading. It's, yeah, anybody who's in an artistic or creative field deals with that. One of my friends is a videographer, and people always be like, oh, okay, I'll give you work. He's like freelance. They're like, I'll give you work. And then he's like, he looks at them, and I every time they say it to him, I look at him because him and I are both creatives, and I'm like, here it comes. And then he'll be like, well, you know, there's a price point, and then he'll show them the price point, and they flip out every time. And it's just really funny because it's like They're like, why is it so much? And it's so funny because they have no idea what goes into it. Because what he sells is packages. So not only is he filming, but then he's hiring, if it's a bigger project, he has to hire multiple film people to film. If there's editing involved, he's editing or getting a team to edit. He has to skate the land. It's like, yeah, it's just so, people are so stupid. Like, I don't know. People are just willfully ignorant about artistic endeavors. And then they're like, oh, I'll just film it on my iPhone. Yeah, you should have done that from the first place. It's going to look like shit, but yeah, you can't afford it. I mean, it's a luxury. What did you expect? As a filmmaker, that's so relatable. People don't understand how involved everything is. It's not just point and shoot. They genuinely believe that it's point and shoot. I also don't think they realize that how much pressure goes into videography, especially if you're filming something that's like you only get one shot. Like when you're filming a child's birthday party or some stupid shit like that, or a wedding, you have one shot and you have to act like you're not there. Like that is so difficult and so high stakes. And they're dealing with a Bridezilla or a Karen. It's just like there's so much that goes into things like that people just don't think about. But I get very frustrated with people. I think this is why people think I'm a bitch, other than the fact that I'm a bitch, is because I just am so sick and tired of people not thinking about other people. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so sick and tired of people not thinking about other people. Why not say you're a life coach and you give people advice, you're not working, you don't want to talk about clients? I'm not a good liar. I literally do this for a living, and explaining it to people feels like you're talking to a wall of facts. Yeah, they just never think about other people and anything that they do. We live in a very selfish society, so whatever. You're not a bitch. You care that people get treated fairly and respectfully. I mean, I do, but I'm also a bitch. But I'm also very direct. I'm very direct and blunt. And so, like, I am a bitch. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm very direct. Like, you'll never have to guess how I feel. But some people don't like that and they hate me for it, which is fine. I mean, I don't like people that beat around the bush. I hate people that beat around the bush. So I understand. Because if you hate people who are direct, I hate people who beat around the bush. So I get it. But I think sometimes people don't understand my intentions because I'm so direct. I think sometimes people just don't understand my intentions. They assume I have bad intentions when I'm literally just honest. Fellow Aries moon yesterday, bitch, you were real. Like, I own everything, girl. Like, I'll be honest, bitch, I have attitude all the time. Yep. God gave me an attitude. Yes, he did. And I'm going to have an attitude till the day I die. So, June 7th, Gemini here too. Twin. Love the directness. I agree. Love me or hate me, they won't forget me. That's true. A lot of people are turned off by woo-woo, but if they get to know you slightly, you might have better experiences. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a people pleaser, so I actually don't care if they like me or not. I think that's the difference between me and most people. I don't really care if they don't like me. So I was talking to a couple of my friends about this. Lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. So I'm obviously intimidating, and I've gotten that my whole life. And I had recently a friend of a friend tell me that they thought I was intimidating. And I had someone else tell me that all the girlies, the gays in Austin, talk about how intimidating I am and how they're afraid to approach me sometimes. And I just laughed. I laughed because last night I met my friend for a drink, obviously. And someone comes up to me at the bar. I'm sitting down, okay? They walk up to me. And a lot of people complimented my fit last night, which is really sweet. They come up to me and they go, "Hi, my name is da-da-da-da." And I go, "Hi." And they shake my hand. And when they shake my hand, they stop and he goes, "That was a weird handshake." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "That was a weird handshake." I'm like, "It was a good handshake." And he goes, "No, you're guarded. I can tell." I was like, "Okay." He's like, "You're very guarded. Like, I'm an empath." And I was like, "Here we go." And he's like, "I'm an empath." I was like, "Okay, whatever." And he was like, "I can tell you're like hesitant with me. You don't trust me." He's like, and I was like, you're correct. I don't know you. And he goes, yeah, but I can just tell, like, you're not a very trustworthy person. Like, you don't trust people very well. And I was like, okay. And I literally just stay like, okay. And he's like, see, even your body posture, you're like not even giving me anything. You're like, I was like, yeah, I'm not a people pleaser. And I just met you and I don't know you at all. And he's like, oh, I wish I could be more like you. And I was like, okay. And then kept going on about like their life and their life story, a little bit of a trauma dump. And I was just like, okay. And the whole time I was just standing there and I was like, why the hell would I trust you? I don't know you. Like, is that not normal? But you know what it is? I think it's abnormal. I think they were right. I think that person was correct in that a lot of people, when they first meet someone, are a little bit more eager. They're a little bit more people pleasy, where I'm a little bit short, and a little bit more stoic because I'm listening to see if I even like you as a person when I meet someone new, rather than trying to see if you like me. So, I don't know. I am a very guarded person. I'm not going to be like the sweetest person in the world to you unless you're one of my viewers, because I feel like you get me. But like if a viewer comes up to me, I'm like super excited. But like regular people that come up to me, I'm very guarded. I don't know. I'm very guarded. I have to be, you know? So I don't know. I have a Sag rising. If we meet, we're taking shots. Every time I meet a viewer, they always try to buy me a shot, but I always feel guilty, and I'm like, no. It's a narc tactic, put you down. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was that. I'm an ENTP. I just think I'm very guarded and I'm intimidating. And I've been getting that a lot lately, and I agree. I am intimidating, to be honest. I do sense people's intentions. I am sensitive to energy, and I'm very careful about who I have around me. Let me tell you something. If you guys have to understand something, when there's too much negative energy or there's too much going on, even in a chat room like this when I'm on live, if there's too much going on, I will blow up. It's happened to me on Twitch like 6 times. If too much is going on, I will blow up and lash out at someone. Literally, I'll just lash out at someone. And so it's like part of my Aries moon, but also part of being an empath. So it's like I have to be careful about who's around me, because sometimes I just get overwhelmed and then I explode. And then I'm like, here, I did it again. Like I'm a very emotional person, and my emotions can sometimes be volatile if I'm not careful, being an empath. So that's why I'm very guarded with who I let in. Oh, baby, I was massively bullied when I was younger. Are you kidding me? I had fist fights every single day, baby. They would steal my shoelaces. Please, I don't even want to go into it. I couldn't use my locker because they would jump me outside of it every day, girl. I had to carry all my books in my book bag. Like a hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm also an Aries moon. That's so real. I get a lot of shit for my temper and into trouble because I was very blunt. Yeah. You're great, Aunt, but people aren't used to honesty or being direct, so they're going to call you bad things. Whatever. Like I said, I hate me too, so just join the club. Just join the club, girl. It's a party at 2 now. I'm a Gemini, Aries moon, Sagittarius ascendant. Well, I don't do health readings, so I can't help you, but I hope your mom remains as healthy as possible for as long as she can with Alzheimer's. I think people are definitely more jealous now than before because they're more depressed. Because of, the impact that society has on us these days and how inflation is destroying people's lives. It made me sad to hear. Oh, yeah, I already read that. Isn't it better to be that way? You're true to yourself. I've noticed that people that are overly nice are usually hiding something. I already told you, when people are overly nice to me, when I first meet them, I don't like them because it's fake. My mom taught me that at a young age, but that's an Italian thing. Italians always say that. If someone is too nice to you, you need to worry about them. And they used to always say, don't trust anybody that's too nice to you. And it's true. It's very true. Why are you going out of your way for someone you don't know because you want something? You gotta remember, most people's motivations are selfish. Where'd you get your necklace? It's HRH collection piece. People pleasing is a painful life. You live for everyone else and hate yourself. Can't relate. No one ever liked me growing up, and I was too bullied to ever have a friend. So I never had the option to people please. They hated me no matter what I did. So I had a coworker like that, and she started putting all of us down. Shocker. Shocker. I try to approach everyone like they have something to teach me. Unfortunately, most people have nothing valuable to add to society. And it sucks that I have to say that, but it's the truth. Most people are zombies who just walk through life and just grab and take. The people who have something to contribute and something you can learn from are the givers, and I'm always looking for other givers. But givers are few and far between, and so I hold givers very close to my heart. But Brooke, thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. But there's a lot of takers in life, and I'm sorry to be blunt to you, but it's the truth. Takers are never going to teach you anything. They can't teach you anything. They're takers. Givers are what you learn from. Givers are people who like do things for other people, or who, you know, have something valuable, but they're few and far between. So that's why I'm guarded, and that's why there's a lot of people I don't like, and I think that's normal. I think we should normalize that. There's a lot of shitty people in the world, unfortunately. This like kumbaya thing that everyone can learn something from everyone, I actually don't agree with that. There's a lot of people that are lost. You're not going to learn anything from someone who's lost. The only thing you could learn from someone who's lost is maybe a little bit of carefree energy, but even then, you could learn that from others. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I just think you need to be selective about the people that you talk to. Sometimes bad interaction can teach you something. For me, it's patience and self-control. Sure, I guess. But why would you put yourself in a bad situation on purpose? That's how I feel. I avoid the bad situation as much as I can. I actually feel bad for people who have to date now. It sounds horrible with online dating. It's almost impossible. I forget people suck and have bad intentions a lot, and I don't know why I've been hurt so much to like slow learner. I think it's because you think that people are like you. Most people think that other people are just like them. But I learned at a young age that most people are not like me and I'm different. And I think when you finally accept that fact is when you start to really be able to discern good people from bad people. Because not everyone has your light. Not everyone is as sweet as you are. They're not. You're speaking facts. A lot of people will take from you and waste your time if you're not picky. Yep. Started to stop being a people pleaser. People hate they can't use me. Correct. You become the villain as soon as you start doing that. But get comfortable in the villain role. That means you're doing something right. Can you talk about the Taylor Grammy spell? I don't know. I just felt like the energy shifted. I don't know. It felt like a spell. I don't know. Just felt like it was like, I don't know. It just felt like a bad energy thing. I felt things shift for her. Yes, and I'm an autistic Aquarius. People go out of the way to tell me I'm not like them. But that's a good thing, right? I feel like that's your biggest strength. I don't know. I've always liked being different and weird. I don't know. I don't want to be like you. You probably suck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But whatever. I mean, I guess that's just my take. But I feel like when I look at people who've made an impact on the world, they're different than everyone else, and everyone hated them. I mean, I know you guys call me an annoying Britney stan, but look at Britney. Everyone hated her whole career. They still hate her, but she's made an impact on so many people's lives. Like, I don't know. I just think of things like that. Like, whatever. Speaking of, did you guys see Kim Petras announce Slut Pop Miami? Slut Pop 2 is coming. You guys know I'm like the biggest Kim Petras stan. And the fucking visuals are her boobs inflating and exploding and then her doing a line. Oh, my queen. I love her so much. I'm so excited. You're so right. If you have no haters, you have no vision. It's so true. It's so true. I love that. No vision. I'm going to steal that. I like that. No vision. That's so true. I love the way you worded that. Very true. I think for me, I always think of things in visual, right? Because I don't have an inner dialogue. So when I see people that, I don't know, you guys, the one conspiracy theory that sometimes I'm like, is it true? Is the NPC theory, where I feel like some people are NPCs. Because I just look at some people and I'm like, what are you doing? You're like in a loop. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, you don't care. Like, I don't know, dude. I'm like, you're not a real person. You don't have a consciousness. I feel like you're a robot. Like, I don't know. I really do. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, are NPCs real? Like, I don't know. I should do a reading on it. But I just like, are NPCs real? Like, you're just, it's like the people that just like need someone to tell them what to do and just like go in a loop. I'm just like, what are you doing? Some people live life on autopilot. A lot of people actually, exactly. That's why I'm like, NPC theory. You're on autopilot. I don't get it. Sometimes I walk down the street, I'm like, oh, are you a real person? Like, I really started to think that because I see them do things. I'm like, you're not real. Like, they don't second guess the reasons why they're doing something. They don't like think, why do I do this thing that I do every day? Just because I'm told to? Like, they don't question. And I'm like, people who don't question, NPC. Sometimes I wonder that when I die, if I like go to heaven or hell or wherever the fuck I go, the afterworld, whatever, spirit world, if I go there and I look and I see every single person I interacted with was a fucking NPC and the only people that weren't NPCs were like celebrities, I'd be like, really? So all you bitches knew that everyone was an NPC, but you wasn't gonna tell me? All you bitches knew everyone was NPC, but you wasn't gonna tell me. So y'all all got to live your rich fantasy down on earth by abusing NPCs, but you couldn't tell a bitch. So I could also be rich up there with you, you stupid bitch. I would be so mad, so mad. I look at Taylor Swift and be like, bitch, I want to fight. Who's an artist people would be surprised you listen to? Good question. I have no idea. Probably like Evanescence or something. Speaking of questions, so before we get started with today's festivities, I love hanging out with you guys. I do love K-pop. I posted on my YouTube community page for you guys to submit questions for a Q&A video. So if you haven't done that, go do that now. I'm going to be filming a question and answer video. I haven't done one in like 4 years. So a lot has changed. So I want to do a Q&A video. And you can ask questions about tarot. You can ask questions about my personal life, whatever. I'll pick the ones that are good and juicy. So make a juicy question. I'll pick it. So go comment on the YouTube community page. I will be filming it in 2 parts. The first part will be on my regular channel, and the second part will be on my new, my main channel. The first part will be on the main channel, and the second part will be on my second channel that I'm going to be making for fun. It's just going to be a fun channel with random shit in it. So it'll be the debut of the second channel. So put it there, and I'll make the video in a couple days. Excuse me. So... I have made it. It's called Antphrodite, T-E-A. If you've purchased a private reading from me before, you've seen that the link that I sent it to you is from that account. I would love to go on Trisha Paytas' podcast. I'm not famous enough yet. Hopefully I hit a wave this year. Maybe my second channel will do it. and I'll be famous enough to be on there. The second channel is just going to be random shit. I'm going to go on rants. You're going to get my personal personality. It's not going to be tarot related. It's not going to be tarot related. So, yeah. Fairy Tale, thanks for the $5. I appreciate it. It's not going to be tarot related at all. So it's just going to be my personality. I kind of want to do like regular YouTuber shit for fun because I want to explore my creativity. Obviously, I don't really give a shit if it does well. It would be nice if it does. I don't care. It's not like it's monetized yet or anything. But I kind of want to explore different things just for my creativeness. And so I was trying to do that on TikTok, but it doesn't work on TikTok. It doesn't push any of my TikTok videos except if I'm eating. So I was like, okay, I'll just keep TikTok to me just doing random things with random thoughts. And then I will try YouTube and we'll see if it works. If it flops, I won't do it anymore, but I want to try it. You should do a reading on King Charles if he's going to die soon. Well, that's not something I would do. That's horrible. This channel is still going to be for true crime readings. All of my tarot, everything on this channel will remain the exact same. All tarot content, psychic content. Also, memberships are still going to get all the juice. I'm saving all the juicy videos for the YouTube memberships. So join that $5, $10, $50 tier. Those are all getting saved for the YouTube memberships. The juicy, like if I get into an argument or a fight, whatever, the juice is going to be in my YouTube members. Ooh, a cake. But I'm still going to do the second channel. And you're very unapologetic, you, and I love that. Thank you. Will you do more reactions on your second channel? I don't know yet. I guess we'll kind of see what people want on there. I do want to do things, especially when the weather gets nicer. So something that I love to do, because you guys don't know this about me, probably most of you don't. I love to be by myself because I love to be by myself. It's like I isolate myself as self-preservation. I don't know. I just always isolate myself no matter what. Happy birthday, Head of Lettuce. But so I want to do this thing where like I make videos where I am like, because like I'll go to a coffee shop by myself and just sit there and ignore everyone, or I'll go to dinner by myself, or I'll go to like get like a donut. I love going to get a donut by myself. I love getting ice cream by myself. I just like to be by myself because I hate everyone. So it's like I kind of want to do a video where like I go and do that and sit down and just talk to you guys while I do that. Like I want to do stuff like that because I just don't want to be around anyone ever sometimes. I don't know. I'm like, I either want to be around people all the time or I want you to leave me the fuck alone. It just depends on my mood. But like, I also just like to be by myself. I don't know. I just am weird. I'm a Gemini. I'm an oxymoron. I don't know. So I don't really know if it's necessarily going to be like a vlog, but I think it's just going to be like me just doing random things. I also kind of want to do like, you know, when like YouTubers do like, I don't know, like weird tag videos and stuff. I don't know. I just want to do random shit. I don't know. I'll be open to suggestions in that channel. You remind me of HRH. Do that. Oh my God. I do a car rant. No, I don't know. I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could match HRH's energy. I think she has that on lock. I don't think I'd be as funny. But I will go on rants because I definitely have opinions that I feel like I should probably put in a YouTube video because it'll be funny. Ever thought of making a psychic podcast? No, I don't want to do a psychic podcast. I would love a podcast, not a psychic podcast. There's only so much psychic content I could do before I'm like exhausted, you know? Us in the Twitch community have been wanting this, you vlogging, because your life is so funny and entertaining. Your story times are the only stories I can listen to. I just get into a trouble everywhere I go. Like, dude, I went to dinner to Texas Roadhouse a couple of weeks ago with my friend Giselle. We go there and we're like waiting for people to leave the bar. No one will leave the bar. So we went up to, or she went up to this one guy and she was like, hey, can we sit here? B, thank you for joining Antphrodite. So we sit down, he like moves. And so we sit down together. First of all, the weirdest thing happens. The guy sitting next to us is sitting next to us and is messaging me on Grindr as soon as we sit down. And the guy next to her taps her on the shoulder, okay? And when he taps her on the shoulder, he goes, do you see that guy up there? And she goes, what guy? And she looks up and he goes, do you see that guy? And she goes, what? That's you. The old man next to her is like the regular of the month, and he goes there every day and orders the same thing. And he starts talking to Giselle about his life and his kids. And so I'm sitting there, like literally, like what are the odds? We ask someone to move and we sit down. The guy next to me is hitting me up on Grindr, and the guy next to her is like talking about how he's like the person who's there so much and is there every day that he's got a picture on the wall. Like we were just like, the two of us were just so overstimulated, and we turned, and our waitress, or bartender, whatever, she's every 5 minutes, she's going, it's my birthday in a few days. 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 I swear to God, she said it 25 times. To the point that we were like, we get it. We're going to tip you well. Don't worry. Like, we get it. But she said it like 100 times. And so we were just so overstimulated. We can't go anywhere. We cannot go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. I go anywhere and something happens. Like, it's just nonstop. It's funny. But that's why, yeah, I agree. Some type of vlog would be funny. Because it's just like it doesn't matter what we do or what I do. It's just a mess. It's funny, though. At least it's entertaining. I've learned to embrace it. I love it about me. I'm like, of course I'm going to get into something crazy. Also, I can't help my mouth, too. So, like, I just say things, and then everyone just starts, I don't know. Yeah, I get recognized a decent amount. I was surprised, actually. So many people in Austin recognize me. It wasn't a bar. It was Texas Roadhouse. But it was the bar in Texas Roadhouse. So, I don't know. What was in the Grindr messages? I don't know. It was just, he said I was cute. I don't know. I ignored it. I was eating, bro. It's weird. I didn't even open up Grindr. I don't know how it, like, runs in the background. I don't get it. Why is he coming to Texas Roadhouse every day? It's his favorite. I kind of want to go to Texas Roadhouse. Do you think it's always her birthday? No. No, she was a Capricorn. I can't place you in Texas at all. Well, Austin is not like Texas, so that's why I like it here. I would not survive in Dallas. How often do you get hit on? Well, people are intimidated to come up to me, so it depends. I don't know. If you ask my friends, a lot of people flirt with me. But, you know, it just depends. It depends how we get introduced. Megan, thank you for the $10 tip. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'm not doing readings right now, so I'm sorry. And also, if I were to do readings, I wouldn't make it so that you could just donate whatever, because, girl, this chat would be filled with donations, and I would not be able to get to them all, and I'd feel guilty. Favorite bars in Austin? It depends on my mood. It depends on my vibe. Austin has like, what, 120 bars? So it depends what day of the week it is and where I want to go. If I have to pick one bar, it's Outer Heaven. But if I'm going to, it just depends on the mood. It depends on the vibe. It depends on the day of the week. Gay bars, it's going to be Rain. So there you go. Although Tuesdays at Barbarella's is really fun for gay people. What's your drink of choice? Right now, it really depends. I want to start drinking White Russians again for attention. But right now, I drink, basically, it depends where I go. I have a different drink depending on where I go. And depending on what the bar has. Right now, my favorite go-to drink, there's two of them. It's either cherry vodka sour, which has always been my go-to since I was like 20-something. And then my other one, depending on the bar, is like an Arnold Palmer. So you get like sweet tea, and then like they make like a makeshift lemonade basically, and then it's like Deep Eddy sweet tea mixed with like a makeshift lemonade. Sometimes you put Deep Eddy lemon in it as well. So it's really good. But I like really sweet things. I have a very big sweet tooth. I like really sweet things. For me, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna drink either vodka or rum. I don't like tequila at all. I just hate tequila. My favorite season is summer. I like to be half naked and sweating. I'm excited for Wendy Williams documentary. Okay. Try rum chata with Fireball. Tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh, Fireball. Ooh, I don't know. I might try it, but I don't know. Fireball is just one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I don't know about Fireball. I am beyond excited for Slut Pop Miami. The visuals being her boobs exploding, like gaining in size and exploding, and then her doing a line. Ugh. And her doing GTA Miami visuals. I actually can't talk about it because I'm so excited. I like will have a burst of energy and punch someone in the face. That's how excited I am for Slut Pop 2. Slut Pop is the best album of all time, period. And so it's like the fact that we're getting Slut Pop 2, like I don't even want I'm a little scared because I'm like, you can't top Slut Pop 1, which is why I'm glad it's called Slut Pop Miami and not Slut Pop 2, because I'm like, you can't top Slut Pop. It's too good. But it's like, as long as it's just as good or almost as good, I'm okay. But it's like, I don't want to talk, I can't handle it. I'm such a big Kim Petras fan, I can't handle it. What's your favorite song from Slayer's latest album? Rhinestone Heart. Okay. I hate delicious liquor. What do you mean? What I told you guys when I met Kim Petras, it was like the best day of my life. See, me and Kimmy. Is home slice really the best pizza? Unfortunately. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, I have a. Oh my God, that's right. You guys don't all subscribe to my YouTube memberships. I have a 40-minute video talking about me meeting Kim Petras and what we talked about, because we talked about dick. And I brought up my YouTube channel and everything. If you guys are YouTube members, you've seen the video. If you haven't, you should subscribe. $5 a month. And listen, if you only want to watch a few of my storytime videos, you could just subscribe for $5 this month, watch all the story times, and then unsubscribe next month. Just saying. Membership's so worth it. Yeah. Sir. I forgot that I did that for YouTube members and not everyone. Damn. Not me forgetting. Have I ever dated a YouTuber? No. I don't really know many other YouTubers. Like, I don't really know many other content creators. I just isolate myself. Like, no. No. I don't think YouTubers like me. So, I think I get roped into like, they're like, oh, you're a drama person, which is fine. I don't even think I've ever hooked up with a single person in content creation before. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever kissed anyone in content creation. No, I don't think so. I can't think of any. I don't know, girl. I'm just, whenever I go to a content creator event, I just like leave early and go to the gay bar in the area and then just make out with boys there. Or pit men against each other, because that's another thing I like doing. I'm a Gemini. Oh my God. Please. Logan Paul, I really don't think Logan Paul's gay. But he is, Tfue is so hot, bro. Y'all. Why I woke up the other day and Tfue's wiener was on my timeline. The tip of his wiener, because he apparently live streamed on Kick with him pissing. And you could see the tip of his wiener. It was all over my timeline. I woke up, I was like, God is a woman. Thank you. Thank you to God. Thank you to God. I was like, girl, God is good. God is good. I was like, it's Christmas. He's so hot, dude. Ugh. He is so hot, bro. Drake. Would you ever do an updated Ex's Pick a Card series? Yeah, you're going to get one for Valentine's. Which YouTuber is your type? Logan Paul. Personality-wise, no. But looks-wise, yeah. Because he's tall and blonde. That's my type. So, yeah. Him as a person is not really attractive, but it's just physical only. Physical. Tfue's technically counts too, as he's a content creator. That's just my type. I just like there, and Logan's technically a ginger who dyes his hair, so it's like I like gingers too. So I don't know. Who is your type personality wise? I don't know. I have no idea. Nobody. Are there any K-pop boys you like? I used to love Minho from SHINee when I was younger. Nowadays, meh. I don't really like anyone. Like, why Logan? Because he's tall and blonde. What would you do if you met Logan? I'd expect him to call me a slur. Jake Paul, I'd only no. Jake Paul is one of those ones where you're like, I like your brother, but if the two of you were there at the same time, I'll say yes. Do you know what I mean? But no, I'm good. Tips for getting through Valentine's single. I'm doing a Valentine's Day with my friends and I'm cooking for them, so I'm excited. Which reminds me, I need to get all of the groceries. Let me write that down. Your Insta are so iconic. That's the truth. I think sometimes people think like I'm in love with people. Like, oh, you like that person, you must be in love with them. Girl, it's physical only, mama. James Franco's not my type. I didn't know you can cook. I fucking hate cooking, but I'm good at it. So I only do it on special occasions. I'm over it. Over it. Anyways, any other questions before I get started today? We'll figure out what we're going to do. I know we've been streaming for like an hour? But I miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. Like, this is fun for me, even if it's boring for you. What's my favorite color? Gee, I wonder. What kind of body do you like on a man? I don't know, dude. I don't really care. I just like legs, like nice legs. That's why I like tall guys. I like nice legs. It's like important for me. Oh, thank you, Lala. What's your favorite gift you received lately? An apology. Can we get a reading on your last crazy dream with your beheaded ex? My ex wasn't beheaded. I don't know what that meant to this day. So you like MGK? I used to, but he's not cute anymore. No, I don't like people like me. I want someone very different than me. I don't want someone with my personality. What are your love languages? Physical touch. It's like physical touch, words of affirmation, gift giving. And then like 65 lines below, quality time, and then 300 lines below, acts of service. I want to pick a card about life in general. I mean, I could do a pick a card today instead if you guys want. I don't mind doing that. We didn't do one last week, I don't think, did we? Oh, maybe we did. My fiance died on February 10th, and the viewing is on Valentine's Day. I forever hate the holiday now. Oh, I'm sorry. My nephew's, right? Nephew. Yeah, my nephew's birthday is on Valentine's Day, so. I want to ask about someone I have beef with. What's a major deal breaker for me? Men who don't respond or ignore me. It's a big red flag. I don't like that. Like someone who's too busy. Goodbye, girl. I'm busier than you. And then also mama's boys. Big ick. Big ick. How'd you get so confident? Confidence is earned, not learned. So it's earned through hardship. Facts, communication is so important for Gemini. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore you and replace you if you play that. But not until I torture you beforehand. Tips for figuring out if you're straight, gay, or bi, and mentally go back and forth. Who cares? Labels are stupid, and I think they do nothing but divide us, and I hate labels, and I'm a super anti-label. I know, very millennial of me. Who cares? You'll figure it out as you go. Who cares? Don't worry about it. People who obsess over labels are why so many straight men refuse to admit that they're gay. Darius, thank you for the $50 tip. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Keep it up. Thank you. I never get tipped for no reason. Everyone always wants a reading, so thank you. It's All Real Monsters, the shirt. What do you mean by mama's boys? You know what a mama's boy is. Thank you, Laced Up, for the $5. I appreciate it. Sending some love. Thank you. Would you ever do tarot tutorials? No, probably not. Do you watch other tarot readers? Sometimes. It depends. I try to stay away from tarot content in my personal life because I do it so much myself that I get burnt out by it. Love your jewelry. Thank you. I've never had a Valentine before either. So I feel you. That's why we're having a Galentine's Day. And we're all going to dress up for it. It's going to be fun. Hopefully. The group of people that are going is a very intimate group, and we usually have fun, so it shouldn't be any problem. So. Who is your favorite reader? Me. Funny how I enter the room for the first time and it's about mama's boys, and today I've been thinking about how my ex and the next are both mama boys. It's just unattractive to me. I totally forgot that's happening. What is this theme for dinner? I think the theme is literally just Valentine's Day. The great thing about it is that everything in my closet is pink, so I'm good. I don't need to buy something new. If I feel skinny, I'll wear something slutty, but if I feel fat, then I'll just wear something pink. Oh my God, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Okay. I wear concealer and that's it. So I have a little bit of concealer on today. That's the only makeup I wear. I've been wearing Hourglass concealer and I'm very, very pleased by it. So. You drinking lots of pop? No, actually I don't drink soda at all unless I'm really drunk and I'm drinking like a drink with soda in it. No, I only drink water all day, every day. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm big on drinking water. I think it helps with your skin too. So, okay, should we do some tarot? Girl, you always look good. I hate that people question your health sometimes. It's inappropriate. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I put myself out there on the internet, so. Okay. I have so much shit to do. I don't know how much time I have to do tarot. What year were you born? I was born in the year of the pussy. That's what I have. Seriously, the best chai I've ever been in. The fuck. Oh, well, thanks. I'm trying to think. I remember your health scare. Did the doctors figure out what's wrong? They did. I made a whole video about it for my YouTube members, but now that it's been a couple months, I could just tell you guys 'cause I don't care. But I didn't want the doctors to attack me. I had mono, bitch. And I got really mad at the doctor because it wasn't his fault. But I got mad at the doctor because I was like, how the fuck did I get mono? I was like, I haven't kissed anyone. First of all, I didn't have sex at all. I said, second of all, because I only had sex once last year. And I didn't kiss anyone. And so he literally told me, he goes, yeah, it's super common. I was like, what? He goes, they call it the kissing disease, but most people that I find get it from a door handle or an elevator button or anything. He's like, you could get it from anything. I don't share drinks. That's another thing about me. Ask any of my friends. I'm so anal about sharing drinks. And I still got it. Please do a reading on Rihanna one day. I hope the rest of the day treats you well. Thank you, Marla. Okay. Yeah, he told me straight up. He's like, yeah, it's not surprising. He's like, you can get it from anything. Which sucks. And so I told him, I was like, so basically, for those who don't know, I had mono and it gave me jaundice. So that's why I turned yellow and green and whatever the fuck. And it's because the mono can sometimes affect the liver, and then the liver overproduces bilirubin because it thinks it's under attack or whatever, something like that. And then it gives you jaundice, which is what I had. Yeah. And so the reason why I couldn't even stand and I was like so weak and I thought I was dying is because that's what mono does. So I was like sick for 4 weeks. Yeah. And I dealt with doctors that were really homophobic. The first, I think she was a nurse practitioner, to be honest, but whatever she was, the first one literally told me that I had HIV and that I needed to do an HIV test. And I went, excuse me. I said, first of all, I haven't had sex. I was like, just because I'm gay doesn't mean I have sex. I was like, so it can't be HIV. It's physically impossible. I said, second of all, I was like, I've been tested. I was like, and third of all, I was like, HIV takes a very long time to exhibit like symptoms. So I would have had to have it for a long time and I get tested. But she freaked me out. So I literally argued with her and then I was like, just do the fucking test. And then it came back negative and she was like, oh yeah, it's negative. I was like, I know it's negative. Casey, thanks for gifting 5 memberships. I appreciate that. I remember her saying it could be caused by gay sex, and she looked at me and just waited for me to say something. I was so pissed. I was so mad. So mad. I'm like, girl, how are you a doctor or a nurse practitioner? You don't know anything about HIV. Girl, and you're just going to assume that I bang everyone because I'm gay? Mama, you picked the wrong one. I'm a prude. You picked the wrong one. Not me bleeding. Remember when I had a kidney infection for 2 weeks? I dropped so much weight. They couldn't figure out why, and they said it was probably the meds I was on. Yes, join the Discord if you have a membership. I'm sorry you treated that way at the doctors. It's whatever. She also told me you need to go to the fucking ER. And I was like, no, I don't. I trust my own self. Yeah, I went to a specialist. I walked in and he literally laughed and he goes, you don't need to tell me anymore. He goes, I already know what you have. He goes, you're a healthy young person who randomly got jaundice and is experiencing symptoms that are all related to your jaundice. He goes, and your jaundice is clearing up. He goes, the fact that it's clearing up means that it's viral. The fact that you're young with no pre-existing condition means that it's viral. And the most common thing that causes this that I could suspect you have is Epstein-Barr, aka mono. He goes, and I was like, really? And he goes, yep. He goes, lay down on the table. So he's laying down. He's like, I can't really feel it. He's like, but you're already like 3 weeks into having this. He's like, so it probably isn't as bad. He goes, but what happens is, he's like, because I was telling him that I felt like I had gastric bypass. I couldn't eat anything. And he was telling me that the liver, when you have Epstein-Barr or mono, the liver expands. And it expands vertically. So it pushes up against your stomach and it makes your stomach smaller. So I was right. That's literally basically what the gastric bypass or lap band, whatever, that's basically what it does. It shrinks your stomach. And so he's like, yeah, your stomach is shrunken right now. He's like, that's why you're losing a lot of weight. That's why you can't eat. And then we did tests and he was like, yep, I can see your spleen is enlarged here. And then we did blood tests. And then I also made him do a celiac test. And he's like, you don't have celiac. I was like, well, my dad did. And I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that, Marla. Thank you. The liver makes stuff that helps you digest fats too. Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah. So basically I had mono, which is crazy to think about. And I got mono from who the fuck knows where. By the way, not a single one of my friends had mono. Not a single one of my friends had mono. I was the only person. But I told you I don't share drinks, which is why I don't know where I got it. My roommate didn't have mono. Not a single person I know had mono. And I told you I don't share drinks. And I didn't kiss anyone. I didn't have relations with anyone. We have no idea where I got it from. I didn't kiss anyone. The doctor told me you can get it from a literal button on an elevator or a doorknob. So it could be from anywhere. It could have been sleeping for years. Maybe. You got mono from Sniffies or Grinder. Oh, Daniela's homophobic. 1, I don't use Sniffies, and 2, I have not met a man on Grinder since I was in my 20s. Okay, let's do tarot for a little bit before we end the stream. What should we do? What do you guys want to do? You want to do a pick a card? You want to do individual readings? What do you want to do? This is why people with contamination OC are so real. I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, wow, they were onto something. It was a joke. Love the work you're doing. Thank you. Yeah, I like literally don't hook up with anyone ever. It's actually really funny. I'm the type of person where I either want a ton of it or I want none of it. So I'd rather just have none of it. I'm an all or nothing type of person. I'd rather just not have any. That happened to me too. I was in the hospital and they swore up and down I had HIV and I was 40 plus straight abstinent woman. Guess what? Mono. Isn't that crazy? I've had so many people tell me they had the same fucking story. Like, yeah, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Especially considering, like, if you have HIV, those symptoms do not improve. They only get worse. I think it's because when you have jaundice, they don't assume mono. But when I went to a gastro/hepatologist, he diagnosed me in 2 seconds. Literally 2 seconds. Because that's what he does for a living. Okay. I think they're also used to people lying about their, sexual activity. Meanwhile, I'm like, no, girl, I'm not lying. I don't want to touch anyone. I hate everyone. Okay. No, my doctor was really sweet. He was very handsome, too. So I was like, oh. And he told me, he's like, I don't want to ever see you in my office again. I was like, okay. He's like, you shouldn't even be here. I was like, okay, well. I'm glad. He's basically saying, like, you did not need a specialist. But I was scared and they told me to get a specialist. So I was like, I'll just go to get the specialist. Why would I go to a regular doctor again when I had a bad experience with one? That's why I didn't go to the ER. I wasn't going to pay that giant ass bill. Okay, here's what we'll do. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. If you are interested in a tarot reading, type in the chat now, type anything, and I will pick someone who can get a reading. I'll do like one card, and then if you win and you want more cards, you could like tip 20 or something, and I'll pull 2 more. But that's only if you win. We'll do it this way. We'll try the giveaways because there's less people in the stream today. First time I did this, there was 1,000 people in here. Today, there's only like 600, so it'll be easier. I have to pee, but I'm going to hold it. Okay, I'm picking a winner. Angel J. Your profile picture is you, and behind you is the moon phases. Because sometimes people have the same name, so I don't want to confuse people. Are you here, Angel J? Hi, I'm wondering if I should leave like I thought originally. Okay. The Emperor is reversed. The Emperor reversed is always about someone kind of abusing power over someone. So if you were talking about a job, I would say a boss is abusing their power. If you were in a relationship, I would say that the person that you're in a relationship with might be abusing the power they have over you. Whenever an Emperor is reversed, it's about taking your power back. So if someone asks me a question of like, should I leave something in an Emperor's reverse? You're losing control and you're giving up control to other people. And so for me, this usually indicates a needing to separate. Just because you have to be this. And when you're this, and when the situation is this, you're allowing someone else to have like an autonomy on yourself. And an impact on you that they shouldn't. So even if you didn't leave, I mean, obviously I would suggest you leave, but even if you didn't, you need to make sure that you're stricter with your boundaries and you learn to say no to things with Emperor reversed. It's really important. He hasn't texted me back. Okay. We have some more time. Okay, if you want a reading, type in the chat. That's how I was feeling about it. Thank you so much. You're welcome. If you win the tarot reading and you want more cards, you can always tip for more cards. But that's if you win. I have to pee so bad, dude. Should I go piss real quick? No, I'll do a few and then we'll do a pick a card. And before the pick a card, I'll piss. One thing about me, I have a very small bladder. Excuse me, I think it's a Gemini thing. I have a very small bladder. Mama, I pee 1,000,000 times. I drink a lot of water, though. And my bowel movements are very regular every morning. At least 1 or 2 times every morning, girl. When I wake up, she's skinny. You don't gotta worry about my system. My system is good. She's good. She's good. Never forget that we're real people here commenting, watching. We're here for you and loving every bit of you. Thank you, Marla. All right, ES. I don't think you have. Yeah, you don't have an icon, so I don't know if there's someone else named ES. I don't know how we're gonna decide which one's which until you type. You type hi, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. What is your question? I'm here at. Okay, what's your question? Anything in love for me, thank you. Why is 21 stuck in my head? Can you come back home? Yeah. Come back home is stuck in my head. That's weird. I haven't heard that song in forever. Oh no. I think I know what it means. I think someone's in town. Somebody I blocked. Page of Wands. Daniela, thank you for the $19.99. I appreciate that. So Page of Wands is interesting. Page of Wands is about expressing our truth and being opinionated. So I'm gonna tell you right now, the person that I see coming into your life next, definitely super opinionated. They like to debate. They might work in a field where they have to debate. They also like people who are opinionated as well. This is not someone who likes a wallflower or someone who's demure. They like someone that makes an impact. I will also tell you, how do I word this? The Page of Wands is brutally honest. So this isn't someone that is afraid to make a statement. They're also not afraid to make enemies. So, like, they're just very, very upfront and honest. It doesn't feel like anyone old. It feels like someone new. I will also tell you that I feel creative energy as well. So they have a hobby. I don't know if it's necessarily their job, but I think they have a hobby that's like super creative that they're really annoying about. Like, it's kind of annoying, but it's like, it's endearing, but it's kind of annoying, and it's creative for sure. It would be like if someone was like, I'll give you a great example. Like, let's say someone's a lawyer, right? They like to debate. They're really good at their job, but on the side, they do stand-up comedy. It's like something like that. And then I'll also tell you with the Page of Wands, I think they approach you. Just a little something to look forward to. It's usually someone that approaches you. Odds are it's in person with a Page of Wands too, but they're super honest, dude. Refreshing. Okay, type in the chat. I would love to get another card. Well, unfortunately, I am past your reading. And I don't even remember what the question was. So it's a little late for that. Also, it's not another card for another question. It would be another card for the current question. So I don't even remember what you asked me. Type in the channel. Oh. Pick a person. Do. It's totally fine. I'm forever grateful for your insight. I don't remember what you asked. I have a bad memory, so I definitely don't remember what you asked. Miss Vix, thanks for the 6 months. Thanks for all the weekly lives. Yeah, I try. If you like these lives, I do these on Twitch every day and TikTok, actually. So, all right, let's pick a winner. Your name is just 2 dashes. I'm screaming. I'm scream. Your name is 2 dashes and you just put a heart eye emoji. Oh my God, hi. Hi. I have to pee. Oh, so bad. Can you give me some advice on looking for a job in the art field? What kind of art do you do? Last night I was leaving the last night. Wait, why is there so much going on? Last night, no, you don't understand. Last night I was leaving the bar. Why I screamed? Because something was crossing the road and I'm blind. I couldn't really see. It was a raccoon. A big fat fucking raccoon. I screamed. It was either that or a possum. I couldn't tell. It was probably a possum. I don't know what it was. Raccoon or possum. I screamed. I was like, is that a rat? And screamed. It was not a rat. It was big as fuck. It ran past the road and I screamed. I was scared. By the way, I screamed so loud the thing turned to me and started walking towards me. And I screamed again and it ran away. But it did start walking towards me at first. And I was like, baby, I cannot. I hope I traumatized it, bitch. Get away from me, bitch. You big as hell. The thing was horrifyingly big, and it was in the middle of the fucking road. I was like, ah. I would have got a fucking trash can. I would have pulled one of the trash cans off the street and hit it in the head. I was not gonna, girl. I would have fought that thing. So that was like Godzilla. It was. I swear to God, it was like so fat. It was huge. I was like, Mama, I'm finding a shovel somewhere on the street. Like, I study digital art, but also like do communication around art for museums. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Ant raccoons are harmless. No, they not. The fuck? No, they not. You're crazy. I think it was a possum or raccoon, and that bitch is not harmless. That bitch was trying to attack me, and it ran to its little family in the cellar, wherever the fuck it is, in the little sewer. It ran to its family. Girl, you better stay in there. You better leave me the fuck alone. You little trash panda, get away from me. Raccoons are mean. I don't care, bitch. I'm not a zoo animal or zoo. What is it? Zoologist? I'm not a zoologist. Girl, I'm not an anesthesiologist, whatever the fuck it's called. Animalstologist, whatever the hell. I'm not one of those girls, okay? I'm not one of the, what's that girl's name? Bindi Sue or Robert Irwin? I'm not those girls. Don't ask me to do that. You got a snake in your house? You better call police. Because I am not, Mama, I'm not going to help you at all with that. I'm going to run from your house. You got a snake in your house? Bitch, I'm out. You're fucking playing with me. I'm not doing all that. That's for you, not for me. You want to play with the fucking rat in your house? You could play with the fucking rat in your house. I saw a bitch on TikTok the other day. She literally took out her pillow and said, I feel something weird in my pillow. And she went like this and a rat flew out of it. Hell no. Bitch was stayed up cuddling with a goddamn rat in her pillowcase. I would have died. Would have simply died. Simply just died. One time I woke up and there were ants crawling on me. That was bad enough. Casey, thank you for the 17 months. I'm trying so hard not to laugh on the train right now. I woke up to ants crawling all over me once. That was enough for me. All right? Never again. Never again. Okay? Never again. I saw a TikTok too. Bitch is crazy. Yeah, I woke up because I was itchy and it was really dark out. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Why am I so itchy? And I turned on the light and there were ants all over me. Yep. Absolutely happened. And they couldn't get rid of those ants for a month. My apartment had an ant infestation and they got rid of every single infestation except for the one in my house, in my apartment. And they couldn't figure out where they were coming from. They plugged up every possible hole they could. They couldn't figure it out. And when they got a specialist to capture one of the ants and look what species it is, because there's a million species of ants. He literally told me, he goes, I actually don't understand what's going on. I go, what do you mean? He goes, it's really weird. He goes, so ants look for two things, moisture or food. He goes, so realistically speaking, if they were coming from the window, which they were, he goes, they would have spread their trail all the way to your bathroom because the bathroom is where the moisture is. He goes, or they would have found a piece of food somewhere in your room. And I was like, well, I really don't eat in my room. And he's like, yeah, there's no food in your room. He's like, so the fact that they were circling your window tells me that they were lost. He goes, and so every time they killed them, they kept coming back and they kept getting lost again. He's like, that's weird. The scent trail was killed, but they still made the same movement. He goes, they're going in a circle. They're just circling. And he's like, these are the words that he used. He goes, it's almost like there's a barrier or a boundary in your room that they can't get past. Who won't tell him I got wards? Who gonna tell him I got wards, mama? Also, they were the ants that when you crush them, they smell like farts. So, fuck them. Yep. 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 Never again, mama. Never again. Thank you, Sky. Okay. So the question is, Can you give some advice on looking for a job in the art field? Thank you so much. The 5 of Cups is reversed, which tells me a no will turn into a yes. So there's some sort of opportunity that you're going to be told no that you kind of have to keep being annoying about because you're going to eventually get a yes. I know that's going to be annoying to hear and you're like, that's not very helpful, but it's the truth. The 5 of Cups is predicting disappointment before it begins. So there's some sort of opportunity that is like a no, but there's a hesitation, which means it's a maybe. And if you keep pushing and keep asking, you will get it. This is about persistence paying off with an opportunity. So if there's something that you really feel like you really want, you need to be annoying about it. Even if it's a no, you keep being annoying about it. It'll help. Will Logan Paul ever notice you? Hell no. No, he will not. If he did, he'd probably just call me a slur anyways. Kat, thank you for joining the Antphrodite. Also, I would tell you the 5 of Cups being reversed tells me that I feel like it's something that's a little bit more, it's not super like, it's a little bit more like streamlined. Like, it's a little bit more like corporate kind of. It's not super duper flexible. Okay. I just applied to a job. Okay, prepare. All right, let's pick another one. Type in the chat if you want a reading. Have you ever thought about getting your nails done? No. So the reason for that is because I'm really big on hands and I don't like boys who paint their nails or have long fingernails. It's a complete ick. I also don't like people who have dirty fingernails. Just hands are very big for me, and men with painted nails make me want to throw up. I don't know what it is. Men with dirty fingernails make me want to throw up. Like, I just think it's so, and women that don't have like pretty long nails also make me throw up. I don't know what it is. I'm so picky about hands and nails. I don't know what it is. Like, women who don't have painted nails, but men who have painted nails, I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It's been that way since I was little. I don't know why I'm so weird about hands. They just give me the ick. It's weird. I don't know. I don't even think it has anything. Like, I get that they're like, I have a different ick based on the gender and there are different rules, but I don't think it has anything to do with gender rules. It's just weird. It's just me. I don't know. I was like this weird thing. It like gives me the ick. I think I don't know. It's the same way when like men have long hair, it gives me the ick. Although I don't care if women have short hair, but when men have long hair, it gives me the ick. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, please. Like, what? You know, as a woman doctor, you can't really do anything about. I know. It's just like I don't know what. But I feel like at least if you get like a manicure or whatever, it's like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to get color necessarily, but if it looks nice or has like a clear coat or something, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bitch. I own it. Girl. Ingrid I or L Garza. I can't control the way I'm moving my hips. Oh my God, me. Oh my God, you. I should look at the camera, huh? I just like reading what you guys had to say. I thought I saw a bug. Where's your brat necklace from? HRH collection. One card from my new lunar year. Watching my lunch. Well, hope you're enjoying your lunch. Oh, I forgot to answer somebody. I just remembered. Oh, this card hit me. Bitch. The 4 of Cups is reversed. You're detaching from someone or something, finally. The Four of Cups is about apathy and detachment, which means you're finally letting go of someone or something that you've held on to for far too long. You're letting go of it. You're detaching. Miss moving on. Oh. This is a really good energy. I will say, though, I do think you might be a little bit bored. So this should be the year of you taking risks. Because it seems like I see you getting more and more bored and frustrated. So you need to take some risks this year with your life goals. Do something big, like a move or something. You need to take a big risk. Ooh, I'm going to pee my pants. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do one more. So type in the chat, and I'll pick our winner for a reading. We'll do one more personal, and then we'll do a picky cardie, and then we'll call it a day. This bitch always complains about someone. Get off my page. Thank you. I forgot to answer this person. What should I eat for dinner? Air. No, my friend texted me that he has leftover carrot cake. So I'm like, if I eat carrot cake, I have to eat healthy. I like how my friends know. They're like, I have sweets. Do you want one? What am I going to say? No? No, I keep seeing pasta salad on my timeline on TikTok because it's going viral or whatever. And now I want pasta salad. Also, like, randomly have a craving for ravioli. But I can't. I have to be skinny. Because I've been bloated all week and, like, I'm trying to eat healthier. So it's like, I have so many cravings for bad food because I've been eating healthier. And I'm just like, oh. I'm trying to be skinny. It's not working. I always do that, though. It's like, oh, I'm going to be skinny. Oh, I definitely have a sugar addiction for sure. I had KFC on Sunday, and it was so good. I love KFC. I like KFC better than Popeyes. Ooh. Well, actually, some of the Popeyes stuff is good, but the new KFC stuff is really fucking good. It's real good. It's real good. KFC has their new wraps were really good. They were really good. Their new wraps, the little coleslaw that they had in that. And then they have a new smashed potato bowl. Just make sure you get gravy or some sort of sauce to put in it. It's so good. But put it on top of a spicy chicken sandwich. It's even better. I made a TikTok about it and KFC commented on it. They're like, oh my God, great hack. And I was like, per. Okay. Alina. I like that name. Love reading, please. I'm a Capricorn. I've been single my whole life, period. Because it's been a while since I've gone and just like I'm fangirling. You still pulled a card for me. I have watched you for years. I stand. Oh, thank you. Listen, this is the year I get my shit together. I'll get my second channel going. I'll get private readings going. She'll get her shit together this year. I promise. Now that I'm actually taking vitamins and I'm not vitamin deficient, or at least not as badly vitamin deficient, I have more energy. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit works. I like the gummies too. The only thing is that I don't sleep as much, and I have a hard time sleeping because I have so much energy. Okay. I pulled the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is an intimacy card. So there's definitely a lot of passion in the next connection I see for you. But what's interesting here as well is the Two of Wands also friction. So Two of Wands is about a little bit of a intensity when you first meet. So it's not that I don't think you're going to like each other when you first meet, but I do think you guys are going to test each other. There seems to be a little bit of like a, not necessarily a fight, but there's like a little playful banter. It might get a little heated at one point too. Sometimes Two of Wands can sometimes teeter into like, do you guys hate each other? But then there's also that kind of like undercurrent of chemistry. So the loudest thing that I take from this is literally the fact that you guys have intense chemistry, and you should have intense chemistry right off the bat. This isn't someone you grow to be interested in. This is someone that kind of gets under your skin right in the beginning, but it grows into something more. So they're a little frustrating, but they're very, very cute. So I think for you, you're kind of like, oh, he's annoying, but he's so cute, or whatever you're into. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, that's the vibe. I'll also say the Two of Wands, this person, from enemies to lovers, a little bit. It's not that extreme. But what I will say with the Two of Wands is that this person is not someone who like is like peaceful and quiet. This person's loud and very like passionate. I think they have a big family. I think they might have a lot of siblings because I see them having to fight to be heard. So it seems like they had a fight to get ahead and like might have a big family or something, or maybe came from poor upbringing or something because like they had to fight to get what they wanted. That's the kind of person I'm seeing. I'll also tell you the Two of Wands tells me that this person is definitely good in bed if that is something that you are interested in. Some of y'all don't like it. That's fine. I don't know if you're asexual, whatever, but they are good in bed with that Two of Wands. Very good, actually. A little too good, to be honest. They definitely had a hoe phase. So sometimes it takes a while. Like, it depends where you are in life. With someone like that, I always say, like, that's someone you meet either when you're older or when you're in your, like, mid-20s. That's typically the age that I see that people meet someone like that. Because when you're, like, 18 and stuff, sometimes it doesn't work. But I'm 26. Perfect. I will also say, I think they smell really good. And they dress very well, too. Very strong aesthetic. But I can smell them. They wear, like, a really nice perfume or cologne. Like, I could smell it. It's annoying. Excuse me. Very suave. Yeah, I see them in white or gray. They're wearing white or gray. Like a sweatpant or a sweatshirt, maybe. But it's a nice one. It's like one of those $100 sweats. Okay. I see a chain, too. Silver chain. Okay. And if... Bitch, you threw a bowling ball at me? This bitch just threw a fucking bowling ball at me. Y'all hear that? You ain't gonna apologize? Can you apologize? Girl, it was super loud. Imagine how loud it was in person. It sounded like a bowling ball was dropped. I was gonna say I see a beanie too, but it don't matter now. That was a oop, jump scare. Exactly. What the fuck was that? Girl, my whole room shook. I'm surprised the things on the ceiling didn't fall off. Girl, I'm surprised I didn't get showered with flowers at my head. Like, what the hell was that? That's confirmation for the last reading. Girl, I don't know what the fuck that is, but that scared the shit out of me. My upstairs neighbor likes to drill things and build things, so they probably dropped a tool or something. I hear them, like, drilling shit and sanding shit all the time. So I don't know what they are, but they're annoying. I've never met them. My upstairs neighbor changes every year, so I don't know who it is now. It used to be people who were sex addicted and were loud and annoying, then they left. Then it used to be a Karen who had really loud dogs who was annoying and complained about everything, even though she was the worst neighbor ever. And then it was a lesbian who used to be a social justice warrior and police the street. And she was so annoying and so self-righteous and sat home all day, every day, and just bitched about everything. and complained about everything and was the biggest Karen, bigger than the Karen before her. And then now I don't know who it is. So, what kind of pick a card do you want? You want a general pick a card? Let's do a general pick a card. Let's do a general. Oh, not the scene just switching like that. What happened? Why is my scene transition not working? Oh, not at freezing. Oh. Okay, well, it's my scene transition is broken. Can you guys see me? I don't know why the scene transition is broken, but it's broken. Okay, we're going to do a general pick a card. So I'm going to put one card on the screen so you guys can start to, you know, feel the energy off each card and which one you're drawn to. And then I'm going to go take a piss. This is a general pick a card. And it's going to be like a really short, quick message I'll leave you guys with. Whoo! I almost pee when I try to stand, girl. Go piss, girl. Oh, I need to ask you guys something. I'll be back. I have a question. So I have a birthday party to go to this weekend, and the theme is Saltburn Jacob's birthday party. I didn't watch Saltburn, and I don't plan on it because I don't want to, and it looks whack. What do I wear? What the hell do I wear? Preppy rich boy? Do angle wings? Go as the bathtub? Mythical dystopia? Angel wings? Deer antlers? Wear some angel wings and a wife beater and some skinny jeans. Oh, I don't wear wife beaters. Antlers. Open button up with a white t-shirt underneath and loose pants. It's like folklore type of thing. So it's like Pan's Labyrinth. I would never go topless. Look up Saltburn party outfits. I did and I got confused. Angel wings is a big thing. I don't have angel wings. Who the hell has angel wings in their house? Vintage old school grunge, also preppy. What? It's like Narnia, but make it horror. Party City girl. I am not buying an outfit for this party. Ethereal. The boys in Saltburn go to Oxford, so preppy rich boy. But it's about the birthday party, the costume party, not the vibe of the boys. I've asked a million people and nobody can give me the same answer, which is why I'm confused. Don't you have unicorn wings? You mean Pegasus wings? I have fairy wings. I have a harness that has those pink wings, but it's like a leather strap. They're not like actual. They're like you've seen it before in my Ariana Grande quote unquote look that you guys called for Halloween. Something like preppy spoiled toxic hot lover. I watch, I can't remember. Ethereal. He compared it to Euphoria. Oh, another flop. They dressed as animals and mystical. Okay. Ethereal nymph. Okay. I have an Aphrodite look. I could just use that garland again. Maybe I can come up with something with the pieces that I have in my closet. I'll have to figure that out either later today or tomorrow. Or maybe Friday. I don't know. I have some shit to do on Friday before the party, so. Okay. Said the party theme was a Midsummer Dream. Okay. Nobody's seen the movie. They're going by the cover art. Someone said dress up as Salt Bae and say he got confused. Oh, that's funny. Why are you afraid? You don't know how to talk to men? Let them talk. That's what I would do. Damn, it's like ethereal, huh? Fuck. I don't know how to do makeup. Otherwise, I would go all out. I don't know how to do makeup. I don't know anyone that knows how to do makeup. All the girls that I know are like, they're not like makeup girls. I pretty much, almost every girl I know doesn't even really wear makeup. They're just naturally beautiful. Emily, thanks for joining the Stanfordites. I appreciate that. If you guys want to join the Stanfordites, there's multiple tiers. And you get a lot of benefits, so I would do it. You can join the Discord, too. And if you guys have any questions for me, put it in the YouTube community post that I made. I'm doing a Q&A. One, two, three, four. Glitter loaded up. I have the Jeffree Star. I have a lot actually of his highlighters I can use. I'm just going to use a bunch of that and try to make it anime inspired. I have a kimono that I can wear. Did anyone wear like a kimono outfit with like antlers or something? Because I was thinking I could wear my kimono. It's not like an actual kimono. It's a kimono shirt. It's green though. I don't know why I have that. I forgot why I bought it, and then I never wore it. I bought it for something, and then I never wore it. If I had a better body, I would wear that and like something really like and be shirtless, but I don't have a good body. Like I would just wear that with nothing underneath. Although I can actually do that, and I can get boob tape and just tape it so that it doesn't like flow everywhere and my fat hangs out. I could do that too. The girls would rip off my boob tape though, I already know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. I have a couple of things. I feel like I could do ethereal. I feel like I could do ethereal. I have enough shit in there. I feel like I could put something together. They use a lot of those white shirts without arms or shoulders. You know, saying English or speak Spanish. I'll figure something out. Okay. All right, we're just going to do a really quick pick a card. If you guys like these pick a cards, you can always super chat me and tip me. I want to make sure I can get you guys a song too. Oh, there's a new Sia and Kylie Minogue song. Huh. I didn't even see that. I opened up Spotify and it was right there. I'll have to listen to that after stream. Okay. I like how it's promoting Taylor Swift. Get off. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. Just pick one of these that you're drawn to, and you'll get a general reading. Pile number 1, put a 1 in chat if you pick pile number 1. 9 of Swords reversed. Uh-oh. 6 of Pentacles reverse. King of Swords reverse. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Oh. There's a problem in your life with, I think it's with a person. For some of you, it could be a job, but I think for most of you, this is with a person. There's a problem. And it's stressing you out, and you don't know how to fix it. You don't know how to solve it. You could have an issue with someone that's like, maybe they don't live where you live. There's distance. It could be with someone that you don't see all the time. But there's definitely some sort of issue you have with someone, and it's like bothering you, and you're trying not to think about it. You're trying to like get away from it and not give it any mind. But every once in a while you think about it, and you're like, how do I get over this? Or how do I let go of this? Or how do I solve this problem? I can tell you that the problem is going to solve itself. The Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Judgment card says that the issue will resolve itself. And the Seven of Swords tells me that someone did something selfishly, and there is this obsession with wanting someone to get what they deserve. But I actually don't know if it's going to be one of those situations where they get what they deserve. I think it's going to be they got what they wanted and regretted their choice. The Seven of Swords is a victory at all costs. So it's like, I finally achieved my goal, but at what cost did I achieve my goal? So I think that's how the situation sort of settles on its own. The universe kind of takes control, but it has to do with them being immature. It's like Taylor Swift. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Taylor Swift. It reminds me of how like she got a Grammy and she is like super happy, or so she thinks, but then the world is going to crumble. That's kind of what it feels like. It's Camila Cabello, Shameless. So as I said, this person was pretty shameless. I think that they would do anything to get what they wanted at all costs. I think for most of you, this is a person. I feel like a lot of you, it's like a friend or a family member, but yeah, they would do anything at all costs, and it's tough being at the top, I suppose. But yeah, you're gonna see them basically be miserable. They're gonna be miserable, so you don't have to worry about it. They're miserable. Florence and the Machine. Ew. All right. Remember, if you like these, you can always super chat. Even $5 goes a long way. Pile 2, put 2 in the chat if you are a pile 2. Put 2 in the chat if you are a pile 2. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles reverse, Hangman reverse, and 8 of Cups. Oh my God. I hate when I get messages like this because I have to feed my Delulu girls, and I don't want to feed my Delulu girls, but it's there. If you are in a relationship, there's something that your partner has wanted to do for you that they couldn't, that they will be doing for you. There's a surprise coming. And/or something that they've done previous for you, they're going to do again. Like there's some sort of bonding moment, some sort of surprise, some sort of loving moment. The only way that doesn't manifest is if you're in a relationship with someone and it's terrible, because if it's terrible, congratulations, you're going to break up. Because here's the message for the single girlies, okay? For my single girlies, okay, the Ace of Cups is love, and it's pure love, and it's strong. The Knight of Pentacles is consistency, and the Wheel of Fortune is new options. And then we see the 9 of Pentacles reverse, which is relationship, the Hangman, not willing to let go, and the 8 of Cups, someone who walks away. So there is someone from your past returning. They are territorial because you have found and will find someone hotter, who's the Wheel of Fortune, that will piss them off. So you find someone who's hotter, someone who you kind of like, and in comes the person from the past who is territorial. So you're going to be in a little bit of a mess coming up here soon because of this. I mean, I'm going to give you horrible advice, because if I were you, I would pit the two of them against each other, because I love doing that, and I would bang both of them. But that is terrible advice that I do not advise you to do. But I'm saying if I were you, that's what I would do. So if you have no one new, well, congratulations in advance, babes, because it's there. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. So... excuse me. If they don't come back, let me tell you something. They're going to hear about you finding someone new, and they're going to be mad, and you're going to hear about them being mad. So. Because the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune is about you finding someone you really like and taking a risk with them. Just being like, you know what? Fuck it. I really like you. And it moves quickly. And it disturbs the peace of someone from your past. I don't have any men. Well, this is about finding someone new, so then it fits for you. You guys are not going to believe the song. You're going to think I'm lying. It's Britney Spears 3. The song about a menage a trois, a threesome. I fucking told you there's 2 men here. The way I would bang, and I literally told you I would bang both of them. Listen, if there's no men from your past, guess what? You're going to find 2 guys that you like at the same time, and they might fight over you. So. I'm feeling freaky deaky. Way to see me. The mirror's on the ceiling. Okay, if you're pile number 3. If you're pile number 3, put a 3 in the chat. If you guys like these, you can super chat. Ooh, the Fool. Spontaneity. 2 of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles. So for those of you that are looking for a job, there's a job opportunity or an opportunity to make money that's going to be falling into your lap. Check your emails. Spontaneous. Some of you might have applied to something and you hear back finally. Temperance card, 4 of Swords reverse, and Knight of Wands. Yeah, because a no turns into a yes. But I also think with these cards, how do I word that? Let's see. How do I word this? Something falls into your lap regardless. Something or someone is going to fall into your lap. And it's almost like you didn't work hard for it. Maybe you don't necessarily deserve it, but you earned it, so whatever. Basically, congratulations. Like something or someone is just going to fall into your lap that you just didn't have to work very hard at. You didn't have to really do anything. You just got kind of lucky. And bitches is mad. Like this entire spread is you got lucky. You're getting a handout. Bitches is mad. That's literally the entire reading. Like I'm trying to think of how to word that differently, but I can't. That's it. It's that simple. Bitches is mad. Bling, bling. Like very needy leaks. Like it's because look at this. Other people have been waiting. They got a no. You didn't. Okay? You put no effort in, but you still get it out of nowhere. Other people are definitely fucking mad at you. But the King of Pentacles says you're sitting on a throne. So it's either a really hot guy or girl. Like really hot. I'm talking like mega babe. Okay? Or they're like mega wealthy. Something that people would be like, how the fuck did you nail a bitch like that? Like they're like, if it's a girl, she got the biggest tits in the planet or the biggest ass. If it's a guy, he's got the biggest schlong or the biggest pockets. Like I'm telling you right now. Or he's like super hot. Okay? But I think for a lot of you, it might be like an opportunity, like a job opportunity, because it's pentacles. So unless it's like an earth sign, it might just end up being like a job. It might be a job or a place to make money. Or an opportunity to make money, or like maybe you win like a trip somewhere, or someone invites you on a trip or something. Like there's just something that you're just handed to for being that bitch, the fool. You're just in the right place at the right time, or you answered the email quick enough. It's like winning a giveaway. It's weird. Check your emails, bitches. It's the wanted, glad you came. I'm telling you right now, go to some sort of party or some sort of event or an invitation to go to something will come, like, and you're going to meet someone, because I'm telling you right now, glad you came. It's like, oh, thank you so much for coming. Come back to this thing or come to that thing. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, there's something out of nowhere, something spontaneous, something that you're going to want to say no to that you need to say yes to. You're going to be glad you came to that. Excuse me. Not my hair being uneven. Whatever, girl. So it's a wig, girl. Just kidding. Babe. I just got told thank you for coming. Period. So that's it. Just a little random little pickup. Oh, wait. I should. Okay, Google. Pick a number from 1 to 3. Please, number 2. I want to be a girl who's skinny.
Here's a random number. 2.
Ah! You're mad. And you're mad. And I'm skinny. And you're mad. What did I tell y'all? These titties, they're insured by Geico. You're mad. And bitches is mad. Bling, bling. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You? over there, you're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. You're mad. All right. Bitches is mad. Bling, bling. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to, if you have any Q&A that you want me to answer on my Q&A video, go to the YouTube community page and put your question in the post. I will stream on Twitch tomorrow, so if you join the Twitch streams. But if not, I'll be back on YouTube next week. Actually, what's next week? Is next week Valentine's? I might not be able to go live on Wednesday. I might go live on Thursday here. We'll see. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, join the YouTube members, $5, $10, $15 tier. You get access to the Discord, and there's a lot of girlies that do free readings in there in the Discord, and I'm in there too. So I'm having a Galentine's. I'm cooking for all my friends, so it takes like 2+ hours for me to cook. So I don't think I'm gonna have time to stream because I'm gonna be running like a chicken with my head cut off, getting ready to cook. No, I don't have a fucking date on Valentine's Day. I'm cooking for my friends. I'm having a Galentine's. Probably said on TikTok, yeah. And Valentine's Day is my second favorite holiday, and I've never had a Valentine, so suck my dick, okay? Halloween and Valentine's Day, those are my girls. So, but yeah, I might stream either really early that day or on Thursday. And we're not invited, typical. I'm making baked ziti. If I can get all the ingredients, because I need to go to the store. I forgot. I've never had a Valentine either. Anyways, oh, also, my nephew's birthday is on Valentine's Day. So, I love you guys. Stay skinny. Girl, why don't stop streaming? See,